say you have a best friend, you have a friend you're very, very close to, but that friendship is now draining you out because your friend is someone who's constantly seeking attention, who's constantly seeking validation, but your friend does not value you. Hi, my name is Ratika Seth. I'm a life enhancement coach. I'm the founder of the Gratitude Concepts Tribe and the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. And in today's episode, we'll explore practical steps for dealing with a narcissist best friend, helping you maintain your sanity and your well being while navigating this challenging dynamic. Because it's great to have friends, and your friend may be a great person, but dealing with a narcissist is not a joke. So, here I go. First and foremost, recognize the signs of narcissism. This is for you, for yourself. You need to know what are the common traits of a narcissist. Some of these traits are excessive self focus, lack of empathy, and a constant need for admiration. So, if your friend is someone who is, self obsessed beyond a point, who's only focusing on themselves, who lack empathy, they are draining you out because these are the traits of a narcissist. Identify these behaviors, identify these patterns in your friend to better understand the root of the issues in your friendship. Because if not today, then tomorrow, there will be difficulties you will face if you don't understand that these are symptoms of narcissism. So, acceptance is the first step to managing your expectations and your responses. Number two, set clear boundaries, communicate your limits regarding what is acceptable to you, what is not acceptable to you. And here is where you have to be really, really firm if you are dealing with a narcissist. They need to know, they cannot push you beyond an X point. They need to know what behavior is acceptable to you and what behavior is not acceptable to you. So be firm, be polite, but be firm when expressing your boundaries, ensuring that your friend understands what is acceptable and what is not. Consistency here is the key to prevent boundary pushing. The minute you are consistent with, you know, your your things which are acceptable, and you do not give your friend the opportunity to cross a boundary, you will maintain this friendship. Number three, prioritize self care. Take out time, make time for activities and people that rejuvenate you, people who support you. Practice self care routines to manage all the emotional toll you will be dealing with because you're dealing with this narcissist friend. Remember, your well being always comes first. Number four, be mindful of how much emotional energy you are ready to invest in this friendship. Limit your emotional investment. Avoid getting drawn into drama all the time. Avoid getting drawn into conflicts that, act as fuel to the fire, as they say. So if these are conflicts or dramas that are actually aggravating your narcissist friend's need for attention, then you need to draw a line. Focus on maintaining emotional distance to protect yourself. Otherwise, you will be an emotional mess. Number five, seek support from others. Talk to other friends, talk to family members, or go to a therapist about your experiences. Surround yourself with supportive people who will understand what you're going through and who will offer you a practical and a doable advice, who will offer you perspectives that you will be able to look at and understand. Share your feelings that can help relieve you of the stress and isolation that you must be feeling at this point in time. Last but not the least, consider the future of this friendship, my dear. Reflect on whether this friendship is worth it, whether the friendship is beneficial, and whether this friendship is actually not harmful to your well being. If the relationship becomes toxic, it might be necessary to distance yourself or end this friendship. So, while all these steps, are for you to understand your friend and not make this relationship toxic, if at any point you feel that now you're over and done with and this relationship has gotten toxic, just walk out. Prioritize relationships that bring positivity and support into your life. Navigating a friendship with a narcissist can be really, really challenging. But all I can say is recognize these signs, set your boundaries, prioritize your self care, and I'm sure you'll be able to manage this dynamic more effectively. Remember always that your well being is paramount, and it's okay to step back if the friendship is really draining you out. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the Flight to Fulfillment podcast for more insights and strategies on managing challenging relationships and enhancing your life. Don't forget to leave a review for me and share this podcast with whoever you think needs to hear it. That's all for now. This is Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, signing off till my next episode. Bye bye.